What we're looking at here is a little mark on the floor tile, and it's actually caused by a metal tab that someone left on the bottom of the door. Hard to imagine that you're going to install a door and leave the metal tabs on. I understand that, hey, they're not going to create a problem. Sometimes they don't. But what about when they do? And rubbing them creates a little mark there. Let me see if I can get a... This is a darker picture, but you can actually see it's got a nice tab there. And you could say, hey, wait a minute, the tip of the tile is a little too high. Well, that's fine. I could buy that. Either way, what are you going to do? Beat the tile down? Is it going to be easier to remove the tile or remove this little tab on the bottom here? Now, I've seen plenty of times where these tabs come in, and here you can see it's not touching. I've seen plenty of times where these things will just tear the floor up. You just get a nice, quarter circle in there because someone didn't remove one of these. And obviously, this isn't the case here. I did have to remove the door. This actually happened at a friend of ours' house. We were staying in one of their rooms, and I thought, heck, for them letting us stay here, at least I can do is fix this dang problem here that someone left them with. So had to take the door off because I couldn't pop the hinges. They were locked hinges where you couldn't pop the pins on them. And again, there's the little culprit right there. Now, get this. I know that a lot of the videos I do have to do with observation and paying attention to certain details and looking around. But I just want to point this out. The bottom of the door has been stained. Right? Stained here. Usually you don't see this. This is a little shocking. Usually you don't see the bottom of the doors painted or stained. But this actually was. So this means that somebody actually stained the door with these metal tabs on them, where they could have removed them. So there was a good chance the doors were installed, and then and again, maybe they were pre-stained somewhere else, and the doors and the frames all came together. But to me, there's a good chance the doors were installed unfinished, and then someone had to remove them and stain the doors and paint the casing or the door frame. So it's kind of like, come on, we got the person who installed the door and the person who stained the door. Neither one of them took this off, and just kind of leads us back to one of those things or reasons why we should make sure that we educate ourselves and learn a little more about things that are important. And again, this I can understand where something like this wouldn't seem that big of a deal, wouldn't be important. Who cares? There they are. There's the culprits. They are gone. They won't ever bother anybody again. And I will not keep rattling on about these little knobs here. This is the end of the video. Before you leave, don't forget to check out our money-saving discounted home book packages at gregvan.com. Homeowners, builders, and contractors. Check them out. Don't forget, if you're a contractor, to check out our book, 501 Contractor Tips also.